The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Philadelphia Eagles. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
On third down, Burrow. Open man is Uzama. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Burrow will throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Burrow's throw into the hands of Sample. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the after the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Ask any pass rusher, and they'll tell you any quarterback who lines up every time and goes straight back in the pocket, that's who they want. But when they have to deal with a Jalen Hurts who may come at them from any angle and can get outside of the pocket and run, that's a nightmare for anybody who has to rush the quarterback. And I love Jalen Hurts' athletic ability. Almost a 4.6 runner. This guy can get outside the pocket and make plays with his legs as well as his arm.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On 1st down, Hurts on the move to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Buying time to his left. And his throw here's incomplete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Here's Hurts to throw. Now he'll escape to his right. It's caught. Smith. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. 2nd and 6. Here's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
With that impact, I fully expected the ball to pop free. I still remember an old defensive back friend of mine. He used to say, guess what? Even if they catch the ball, make sure they have a memento to take back to the sideline.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Quick slant caught by Chase. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He'll fire it deep for Rager. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And the Bengals will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
Now Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. A young... It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jackson on first down. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. To throw is Jackson. Looking left side and he's got a man. That's Edwards. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
On second and goal, Hurts steps away to his left. And they'll go back to Smith. This time it's complete. Touchdown, Eagles! Devontae Smith, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Here are the Eagles now as they're going to go for two. Hurts will throw. And that is going to be caught. And it and moves the lead to 8-0. And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that some...
Oh, try to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Right back to Dobbins on first. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Here's Jackson to throw. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and it'll be third down. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the defense going to use the first of their time. Timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Dobbins. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Jackson. He'll buy some time right. This is caught. It's Brown. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 26 yards. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up.
Brandon, what we just saw there, were two guys who were in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. A man who has done this a lot, Justin Houston, in there to record the sack. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Hurts. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Derek Wolf popping in for the sack. The score after one on EA Sports. The Eagles send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll run here with Edwards. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Once more, Edwards. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens on just 2 plays have taken the lead. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Being chased out left. That's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. So 2 successful two-point tries.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Hurts sets up to throw it. Dancing to his left. Oh, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming loaded it.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Now Jackson on 1st down. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll make it 2nd down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Dobbins. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The Sanders has got it complete. Avoids him at the 40, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Forced out to his left. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. It'll be Hurts on the option, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Howard. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to try and run. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Steps away. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll go down at the 28. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Let's go. Let's do it. That's what I'm talking about.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. To throw. And that's complete to Sanders. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll fire it deep for Rager. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.